Hi Cancer, welcome. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome to I Am Destiny Calling Tarot. This reading is for the time frame of July 1st through July 15th, 2020. So this is going to be a read which is general here for the Cancer Collective. So please keep in mind where it is general. If you're finding that specific messages are not resonating, do not try to force the messages to make them fit. It simply means they're meant for someone else, and at the end of the day, that's okay. We want to make sure everyone gets their messages that are intended to come forward. So dates as well are really just general guidelines here in the read. You might notice things happening a few days before and after these dates, right? Because we're all in different parts of our journey. So these energies, you could see them appear, maybe in a couple weeks before or after, which is perfectly normal. How is everyone? Let's take some deep breaths, guys, so we can calm ourselves, settle our minds, relax our tension and all of the cramped up muscles in our body. Ready? Let's take a deep breath. And when we exhale, we're going to be releasing all of the negative, yucky, toxic energies. Such a simple thing for us to do, a breathing exercise. Ready? We're going to take another deep breath. This time we're going to bring in the positive stuff. Okay, ready? Doesn't that feel fantastic? We're bringing in all the positive, yummy, juicy, good stuff. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me. Thank you so much for all of your support. It's very much appreciated. I hope everyone is taking care of your physical body during this time. I am called to remind everyone to hydrate. And I think it's because I'm going through very hot weather where I'm at, and I just go with the messages. So really big message right now to hydrate. A big part of that as well is it allows your body to stay in a higher vibration, which when you're in a higher vibration, it's going to allow a lot of downloads to come a lot easier through your system. So it's going to be very, 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 very important for you specifically, Cancer, because I feel like Cancer, you have a, how do I explain it? It's really just you're simply open, you're open channel during this phase here, and information comes to you like that. It's there, and solutions, if you're having problems, you're going to find that solutions just start to pop up, and it's going to make things run smoothly for you during this period. So that is a really great energy here to start the reading. Okay, I'm going to add an oracle card. And invite Spirit to select your cards. I'm really excited to see what's in store for you. All right, are you ready? Here we go. Spirit, please provide messages for our Cancer Collective. And this is going to be to cover the time frame of July 1st through July 15th. Spirit, what messages did you feel you would like to have come forward for our Cancer Collective. These are definitely, without a doubt, your cards. So we're going to set these aside for the end. We're going to set the tarot aside for just a moment while we take a look at your oracle cards. This is going to provide us with the overall energy here for the entire read today. Not for you. First up, not for you. Interesting. Next, oracle card. Yeah, it's knowledge. See that information's just coming and popping up in your brain. You're getting lots of downloads of information. Things are just effortlessly flowing for you. And when you possibly do not have the solutions, you're getting help in ways where people who have the knowledge come into your life at just the right time to help you. And the last one here I have is the Law of Attraction card. I think it's important to cover this. I think it's important to continuously learn. So what I've done is I've added the Law of Attraction cards from Esther and Jerry Hicks. Probably one of my best spiritual teachers to date. Really helps you to get into the higher vibrational energies. Really, really big impact on my life. So if you wanted to look that up on YouTube, it's Abraham Hicks. And it says, I can turn a downward spiral upward. So keep in mind, this is the law of attraction. It's the law of the universe of the law of attraction. And it says, as you focus on the best of what you do have, even if it's only a small part of your experience, the law of attraction will now bring you more of the essence of that. And so you can replace a downward spiral with a fast moving upward spiral by simply directing your thoughts more to things you do want. So when you find your mind really just collapsing or crashing into the what ifs and the worries and the fears and the tension and the conflict, when you notice that happening, it's really going to be about your focus. Your focus is where you're putting your energies, and that's like a boomerang. It's basically coming right back at you. So we want to make sure we're putting good things out into the universe, positive things, happy things, peaceful harmony, whatever you're looking to attract. You're going to want to allow yourself to have those predominant positive thoughts. You need to focus. Your focus has to be where you want to attract, right? So positive thoughts and feelings, how we feel, have to be positive towards what it is that we want, and we will attract this into our life. So this is a really big lesson here for those who want to start to kind of, it's really also about allowing yourself, it's a little bit in depth here, but allowing yourself to kind of reprogram your subconscious mind so that it's happening effortlessly, because we're all programmed from, the first 5, 6, 7 years of our life, whatever we learned from our parents and beliefs from our families and things we were taught in school. So we have all of those belief systems, and it's really about finding if those are working for us or working against us. And if they're working against us, then it's our job as adults to figure out a way to change those beliefs by changing those beliefs in our subconscious, leaving the past in the past, starting anew, allowing yourself really to be, know that you're worthy enough to attract your own life and what you desire, and you can have this through the law of attraction. So that's just a quick well, not really quick, but an explanation on how the law of attraction works. So I'll continue with that for a little while during the reads as well. So I hope that information helps some. Let's take a look at the tarot. What do we have for, wow, okay, we have a lot of swords. We have a major arcana. I do want to read also from the book on this for some reason. This is the deck I'm using, Spirit, Return of Spirit Oracle. So your knowledge card, it says, knowledge is a gift that is meant to be shared with others. Most often this card comes to those who are teachers, of those who facilitate the transference of information to others in some way. The knowledge card here is here to reaffirm the understanding that you play an important role in bringing through information, teachings, and higher learnings to others. You help others to advance through what you have to share. So you very much could be that person who is reaching out to people saying, hey, I have a little bit of expertise or experience in that, and I can lend a helping hand to get you started. It's beautiful. This is a gift. If you have been doubting yourself and your abilities, then it's time to let that go. Trust yourself and what it is you have to offer. As a tool of spirit, you are here to help raise the consciousness and awareness of others on this planet. So you guys have a really big role to play, and I think some of you are definitely ready at this point. Oftentimes it is those who are born to teach and exchange knowledge who doubt they have anything worthwhile to share. Isn't that interesting? This is the very reason the knowledge card has come out to you today. It is time to step away of your own, get out of your own way, basically, no more self-sabotage. To let go of your doubts, let go of your fears about claiming you. You were born to take up space here. You were born to share what you have. Spirit is acknowledging this for you to help encourage you onward. Look carefully at the fractal image on the card and you will see the energy line coming straight from the top. See right there, it goes down into the crown chakra of the being. Then it continues to flow through and out of the being. This represents you. Spirit is attempting to show you that what you have to teach comes directly from above the universe. So you're going to become an open vessel here for divine teachings. And this is a message for not everyone, but this is a message definitely for I can't talk today. Specific people, and you're going to know if it's meant for you. It says it is intended to be delivered to and shared with the world. To doubt your knowledge is to doubt spirit. It's so true. Trust what you have. Know you can do this. Spirit is backing you on this and encouraging you to embrace the teacher you are born to be. The end. That's how we say it in my house. The end. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3. We have 4 swords. So your first card is 6. 6 of Swords. First tarot. This is really interesting. I feel here with these energies, and not for you coming up here as one of the oracle cards. It's about moving forward. So I think it's for a large percentage of you. There's problems currently in your journey that are, you feel as though you have insurmountable odds right now, right? And this is here to tell you, as long as you proceed with caution right now, everything will work out. That's a big message for specific people. You're really coming into, others are coming into having blocks removed, right? Your energetic system, making sure that it's clear, an open vessel for the downloads of information from the divine. So some of you are coming to a realization here with the, I can't spit it out. What is it I'm trying to say? So some of you with the not for you card are coming to realizations here that it's okay to move away from whatever is not functioning for you during this time. You understand that the challenge, it's time to move forward from the challenges. It's time to release those types of blocks in your energetic field. It's really, some of you, I do feel as though it could be a relationship that's been holding you back. Not a message for everyone, but you're gonna know if it's for you, because you're gonna feel it, you're gonna sense it. You have it in the back of your mind already, and this is just confirmation that some of you do have that relationship that's just, it's no longer helpful in your life, right? Next is Knight of Swords. This is really when things start to take shape for you, and make sure right now with the choices that you're making, and I think a lot of them have to do with career here, the choices that you're making, make sure you're being really careful not to make them from an emotional standpoint. Because if you're leaving someone behind in your personal life, if you know your mate or your relationship isn't working out and there's a break there, then you might be pretty emotional during this time, and you really need to be cautious and careful in your professional life that the emotions don't get the best of you here, and that you just remain in your analytical mind. You remain, yeah, there's a little bit of here, the immature, so emotionally immaturity. So that can be a message for some. Just, it's going to be challenging, of course, which is normal and natural for you to really control your emotions, because you're likely hurting during this time. So that's a message for some. The reason I can say that is because it's a Tower moment, Major Arcana card, next card up. That's a pretty big tower if you're exiting a relationship. It's just really a feeling of people that you've relied on in the past. You recognize that you're no longer able to rely on them. They're not very reliable, and you're coming to a realization here when this tower hits you that you're allowing yourself really to be Um, moving towards something that is going to make you happy. So you're allowing yourself this new beginning, which is going to be more of a natural flowing relationship going forward. So maybe you're more compatible with your future partners that could come into your life. Maybe this is a situation where you're ending a relationship where you understand now that you're not compatible. And then for others, if it's not that specific relationship, it's a moment here where it's a sudden illumination, right? So it's really where you're letting go of junk of the past. It's uncomfortable for you. It feels as though it's chaotic. I feel as though for the rest of the collective, it's about physical location. You're likely moving to a new location. This is uncomfortable for you. This is a realization, however, that this has to happen. You're feeling the chaos of everything happening quickly. I think long term, however, you're going to see that it's happening this way for a reason, because something will take place here. You had to go through this move to get to a point that's going to get you to the next point. It's kind of like you're going over that bridge, and it's uncomfortable right now, and you're getting to the top because maybe you're really scared of the heights, but you're going to come back down off the bridge and understand that you had to do that in order to get to this place over here where you're meant to be. So that's a message for some of you. Yeah, okay, so that's really what I'm getting there. And then Nine of Swords is your next card. It's very, very hot where I'm at today. I'm not going to complain though. I'm hoping it gets sunny though, because it's very cloudy. Nine of Swords, back at it. I get so sidetracked. This is a little bit of stress. This is a little bit of your emotions getting the best of you. You're having a lot of self-pity type of feelings. So why me? Just starting to feel depressed about your life situations that you find yourself in, and you're possibly losing a lot of sleepless nights here, and you feel very vulnerable because you do have a lot of emotional upheaval right now. But just know that this is perfectly normal. This too shall pass. It's part of the process to get you where you need to be. It's just a part of your journey, and you will move forward into bigger and better things. Next card, Three of Pentacles. This is about needing to be careful with your finances right now. So if you are splitting from someone, understanding your rights, making sure that you're getting everything that you're entitled to in that situation. And then for others, if you're required to move, maybe you're required right now to downgrade, and you're not really happy about it or comfortable with it, but you're being realistic. So right here, this is a reminder that you're likely going to really need to carefully plan your finances right now. Don't be afraid to ask people for help if that's something that's giving you sleepless nights, right? Like I said, people are magically going to start showing up and appearing in your life, offering you help when we're in the right vibration. So as long as you're staying optimistic, as long as you're staying hopeful, and you're really feeling a sense of calm here, and staying out of the lower vibrations of depressive states. You're really going to allow yourself to work with the energies, right? You're going to be in the higher positive vibes, which are naturally going to draw people to you, which can help you with these specific things that are needing to get done, that are causing you a little bit of stress. Yeah, definite reminder, steer clear of any negative, dark emotions, anger, envy, jealousy. It's a really big reminder here that you don't want to get caught up in the emotional roller coaster with that. It's a little bit as well for others. You're in an unknown territory right now, and you're in unknown territory right now, but understanding that there's some things in life that you can't always control, you can't always predict, right? So this reading is really a prediction of the energies that are coming forward. You have a choice, free will, if you're going to work with those energies or if you're not going to work with those energies. So it can predict what energies are coming, but at the end of the day, it really truly is 100% up to you to step up and keep your energies high and positive and optimistic. Understand that you sometimes need to go into the unknown situations. What you want to do is you want to focus your energies from this point forward onto the positive possibilities of things instead of coming into a fear victim mentality. We want to kind of gradually move our thoughts into more of a, what are the possibilities that I can gain out of this situation now that I'm accepting my situation? Let's move forward. What are the possibilities for me at this very point in time? So focusing on the now, allowing yourself to focus and deal with facts, deal with the logical mind here, because your emotional mind is not what you want to follow during this time. Whew. Okay, next card, Ace of Wands. This is a situation that is going to come towards you in the energies that I'm interpreting here right now. It's going to be all about it's an emotional, very emotional situation. It's an unexpected event. It has the potential to really change your energies. You have the control over this. It's basically coming into your life with possibilities. It's coming into your life to either allow you to express feelings in a positive way and receive a positive possibilities outlook. This is really just life. Life happens. It's all about how we're reacting to it. So at this point, when situations start to go haywire, you're being called to remind yourself to focus on the possibilities. And it can go both ways. You have the choice when this frustration or this difficult circumstance or challenge comes up. You have the choice as to whether or not you're going to decide just to cave into depressive, yucky feelings, right? The only person that controls that is you. And I can tell you that I've had these moments where I've really just kind of decided for myself that it was just much easier at the time not to focus on the good and more so focus on the negative. And it took me a really long time when I allowed myself to kind of swirl down into the negative to pick myself back up, and not only pick myself back up, but to maintain continuously the positive vibrations. So we don't want to get pulled down into the negative, because it can be a really, really hard battle to get back up. So when you're in those positive vibes, do everything you can in your power to stay in those positive vibes. Do not let those voices of what if and all of those voices, those toxic voices in your head, drag you down. Don't let it happen. You have the power to stay up in the positive, harmonious, peaceful, calm energies. So some kind of an event here is really going to test you, and which way are you going to go? Yeah, your next card is the dark card. It's Eight of Swords. This is about you feeling very restricted. You're feeling like you're self-sabotaging yourself, and you're feeling like you're just wanting to rest all day, not get out of bed, not face the world. This can definitely be your reality going forward. But if I was you, I would do everything in my power to prevent this from happening, because when this happens, it's so hard to pull ourselves out of this situation. It takes so much work, and it takes a lot less work just to, right at this very point in time, stand up and do everything you can to focus on the positive situations, possibilities, what you can make happen for yourself going forward, accepting the current reality. Because once we continue to get stuck here, it's going to be a really, really long journey to get back. So let's catch this early in the energies and work with it. That would be my advice based on my personal journey when I see this come up here in your read. And I know you can do it. I know you can do it. Right, so the last card is Major Arcana. Last card in your read. So the Death card. The Death card does not relate to physical death here. This is not why this is appearing here in your reading. It's more so about the big changes that are coming up in your life. It's more so about ending a time, ending a cycle in your life, I feel for a lot of you, it's about ending victim mentality, which is fantastic. You're not allowing yourself to look in the past and resent what has happened in your past. You're allowing yourself to just let it be. You're going within, you're reflecting, you're listening more to your inner voice, you're allowing this knowledge to come through you, you're working with the law of attraction. You're leaving behind old habits of fear that were holding you pretty much hostage. So you're coming out of that mental prison, that mind, that racing mind of the what ifs, if things could have been different today if I had done this. The dwelling on the past here is stopping. It's draining your energy. As soon as that realization hits you, the Death card is very much symbolizing moving forward, transitioning. You're going to transform once you get this realization that you need to live in this now moment. All we have is this now moment. If you need some time to rest and recuperate, this is going to really allow you to kind of just shelter yourself in your little cocoon, and knowing full well while you're doing that, that you're going to emerge as that butterfly out into the world. You're going to be transformed. You're going to allow yourself to start new. You're going to allow yourself to have a new beginning. A lot of people right now are going through experiences where they're being forced to start again. Whatever the situation, start out with a new person in a relationship, start out in a new career or a new job. We're being forced right now, and it feels like it's unfair. It feels like it's out of our control. We're being forced right now to give ourselves a new beginning and start from scratch. So a lot of you are realizing, I'm just going to accept that reality, and I'm going to work with transforming myself and my beliefs and my powers to control my future going forward. You don't need what was in the past. It wasn't making you happy anyway. It was holding you hostage. So at this point, your realization that you're coming to is, wow, I really have a really great opportunity here to move forward and make the life that I've always wanted for myself. I can be the best possible version of myself going forward. I have that power within me, and no one can steal that from me. No one can take that from me. It's always there. Sometimes we block it off. So it's about removing those blocks so that you can really allow the knowledge to come through when you have that clear energetic field. Whew, okay, let's take a look at the gratitude message. Gratitude message says, when I started counting my blessings, my whole life turned around. If you get anything out of this reading today, attitude of gratitude. This is going to allow you to instantly shift your mindset. Your mindset will be shifted to a more positive, optimistic place. You will allow yourself to feel the feelings of being so happy and joyful for what you do currently have in your life. And those feelings generate a magnetic force, which is going to bring more of the good, like a boomerang, right back at you. It's kind of like a mirror. What you're putting out into the world and you see in that mirror is directly what's happening and coming back to you. So it's internal. What you're feeling internally is who you are at your core. Your core being. What's happening is that's coming out into the world. This is what you're seeing in your 3D reality, is what's happening inside of you. So if what you're seeing happening outside of you is what's happening inside of you, you got to focus on what's inside of you, guys. You got to figure out how to be a master. You need to master your emotions. You need to master your own power and your own energy. I'm willing to let love in. It says, open your arms wide and say, I am willing to let love in. It is safe to let love in. Repeat this 3 times. Specific message for some of you. Maybe you needed to hear this. If you do feel that this information can be helpful to someone in any way, please pass it along. Your inspirational message to end this read says, in the quiet, you will find your answers. Yes, create a quiet, peaceful place for you to get in touch with yourself. Again, once you're able to do this, settle the mind, calm the mind, have those moments in between thoughts that are just clear channels to allow open information, knowledge to come directly down and through you. It's a beautiful read. The transition that I see, the transformation for you, and the energies are supporting you moving towards whatever you choose, whatever you decide to focus on, basically. Wow, okay, that's the end of your read, guys. I feel I went a little bit long here. So I am offering a free personal read contest. So if you guys want to get your name in for that contest, please leave a comment down below. What I want you to do is place a comment with a question. What question would you ask me if you could have me pull a card for you? Place that question down below. I will select a few of your questions in the next video and pull some cards for you guys, give you some answers maybe that you're looking for. might only do a handful of those, but by placing your comment down below with the question, you automatically get entered into the free personal read contest as well. You have until July 16th to do that. All right, guys, and that is it for me today. Please take care of yourself, fill your own cup so it's overflowing, so that you can then in turn help others. And I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.